Some talks. Welcome back to Chelsea Transfer News. Now, let's start off with some breaking news. Matt Lord, arguably Chelsea's most reliable journalist, reported that Maurizio Sarri will be announced as Chelsea's new manager next week. Now, the reason I haven't been doing any videos for the last 1 week. The reason being is that Chelsea are sorting out this Maurizio Sarri deal. Their priority is to sack Antonio Conte, pay off his 9 million, and essentially assign Maurizio Sarri as the new manager. Um, According to Matt Law, everything's done. Chelsea are waiting to sack Antonio Conte, pay off his 9 million, then to announce Maurizio Sarri. Now, the most important part about announcing Maurizio Sarri will be going forward, the future of some of our players that don't suit and don't fit into Mauricio Sarri's system, likes of Bakayoko, likes of Danny Drinkwater, likes of Marcus Alonso, Gary Cahill, even Willian in some extent. Some of these players, they don't really fit into a Mauricio Sarri team or a Maurizio Sarri system. So what's the future for them? The big one is Thibaut Courtois. Now, according to reports yesterday, Thibaut Courtois have been linked to Real Madrid. Now, he was asked in an interview about his future, about what he wants to do and where he sees himself in the future. Now, he replied with, it's up to his family and future of his kids. Now, as you guys didn't know, Thibaut Courtois his kids living in Madrid right now. He's split up with his girlfriend, which means that he don't really get to see his son, and I think he's got a daughter as well. So yeah, I think that's the most important thing in Thibaut Courtois. There's nothing wrong with Chelsea and him not loving the club. It's just that him picking the kids over the club is the main ambition for him. Also, Alisson is the goalkeeper that Chelsea are linked to now. According to Matt Law's article, the players that Chelsea are after are Alisson from Roma, Golovin, which I'll come into in a minute, and I think it was Daniel Rugani from Juventus. Now, as I was saying before, Alisson is a prime target for Chelsea. The reason being is that there aren't that many goalkeepers out there who fits the Sarri system and better than Thibaut Courtois at the same time. Now, I'm not going to say Alisson is better than Thibaut Courtois, but he is a Maurizio Sarri player. He can play out from the back, sweeper keeper, fantastic in the air. Not as good as Thibaut Courtois, but as overall goalkeeper, he's more complete than Thibaut Courtois. Sweeper keeper, can play out from the back. Absolutely sorry goalkeeper. Now, if Thibaut Courtois signs a new contract and we get Maurizio Sarri, it's going to be a struggle for Thibaut Courtois to play out from the back. Now, we've seen how important a goalkeeper is in a system like Pep Guardiola or Maurizio Sarri's system. Edison can find a pass from his goalkeeper to Aguero. I think he got an assist as well this season. That's how clinical and how gifted the goalkeepers needs to be. There aren't that many goalkeepers that absolutely gifted. Now, the only ones I can think of from the top of my head is obviously Manuel Neuer, Edison, Ter Stegen, Claudio Bravo, Pepe Reina. One of them is Alisson as well. So I'm not going to be surprised to see Chelsea and Mauricio Sarri not prefer Thibaut Courtois and actually go for someone like Alisson, who is, for me, a better option in the Mauricio Sarri system. As I was saying before, another player Chelsea are linked to is Golovin. Now, what's happening with Golovin now? There's only few clubs that are interested in Golovin, who's having a brilliant World Cup so far, arguably one of the breakout stars in this World Cup. So the clubs that are interested in him are Juventus, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Napoli. Now, Napoli was interested in him when Sarri was there. So right now, they're not really interested in him since Sarri left. Juventus, now, the only reason they're not interested in him right now is because, first of all, they signed Emre Can, who's another midfielder, and they're after Savic, the Lazio midfielder. So they're not really looking at a Golovin type midfielder because they already have someone like Pjanic, who's also linked to Chelsea, or someone gifted like that in their midfield. Bentancur, the Uruguayan player, who's having a good World Cup as well. So Golovin for me is not really needed at Juventus, and he's not going to get first in football. Arsenal, they're getting Lucas Torreira, who's again another Uruguayan player having a fantastic World Cup. So yeah, which only leaves to Chelsea, and Golovin apparently is a massive favorite of Roman Abramovich. Don't forget, he's Russian as well. So a Russian superstar being the main player or one of the main players at Chelsea, it's like a dream scenario for Roman Abramovich. So Roman Abramovich, knowing him, he will go all out to sign Golovin. He's gonna invest a lot of money to get Golovin. So expect to see Golovin at Chelsea. We are leading the race, and according to a lot of reports, he's gonna be the first signing of Chelsea, which means Gian-Michele Seri is not gonna happen. Again, according to Matt Law's article, it's either going to be Seri or it's going to be Golovin. It's not going to be both. Unfortunately, I personally, I think it should be both. But if it's either Golovin or Seri, I would prefer Golovin. Which means that Chelsea are willing to offer Loftus-Cheek a starting position in that lineup, which is a good thing. But at the same time, Mason Mount could be heading out on loan. Moving on, another report, as I was saying before, Daniel Rigoni, preferably for 40 to 50 million. That's what Chelsea are offering for him. And according to reports, he'll come in as a replacement for Cahill, Zuma, and David Luiz, who also are leaving the club in the summer. So yeah, I think a backline of Rudiger and Rigoni or Christensen and Rigoni under Maurizio Sarri would be absolutely fantastic. I can already imagine the defense playing out from the back would be absolutely superb. Moving on to Alvaro Morata situation now. A lot of reports from Italy, a lot of reports from Spain, a lot of reports from England are that Morata and his agent will be sitting down with Chelsea, discussing his future, discussing what they want to do. Now, Chelsea, the only way they're going to sell Morata is obviously if they receive 60 to 70 million. At the same time, they're not going to replace him unless they're not going to sell him unless they find a replacement. The players they're looking at is Anthony Martial, Robert Lewandowski, and Gonzalo Higuain. Out of them three, my first choice 100% have to be Anthony Martial. Very similar player to Dries Mertens, pacey, good link-up player as well. But at the same time, Lewandowski is world class. I would love to have him at Chelsea. I don't want Gonzalo Higuain because he's not a top player. He's a very good striker, but not a top quality striker, and he's 31. So I don't think Chelsea are dumb enough to spend more than 50 million on someone like Higuain, who's not at his best. I think he passed his best. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And goodbye.